All right. Welcome back, guys. I hope you guys had a nice fall break. I hope you guys were able to relax and take care of yourself. I can't stress enough how important it is to self care. So, we are back, and this week we're going to be talking a lot about mental health issues. It's probably going to be a tough week for some people, so please be respectful and mature. Please be mindful of what others might be going through and how you can be that person to help them out. So, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You should have opened up the October 19th weekly slideshows. And when you do that, you will see on Monday, this is our lesson. When you click for the assignment, it is going to be the notes you need to take for the lesson. When you open self-esteem, you're going to open up this lesson right here. Start off by answering the do now question. How strong is your self-esteem? I'm going to move forward. So if you need to pause me at any time, go ahead and pause me. So here's a scenario I want you to imagine. Imagine your team lost in the state championship game. You were picked to be the winners. It just wasn't your year. You feel bad about losing for your teammates and your school. You're not sure how you can face your classmates the next day. How can you best handle defeat? Understand, guys, defeat is going to happen in your life. Mistakes are going to happen. Failure is going to happen. If you didn't get that job, how are you going to handle it? Are you going to let it just weigh you down? Or are you going to say, you know what, I didn't get that job. What can I do better? Or maybe that person was better pick than me. What can I do for my next opportunity, right? Think about this. Are you generally a happy person and you enjoy your life? Are you confident and comfortable spending your time either alone or with others? Are you flexible coping with your emotions? If something is frustrating compared to, then you might be upset, then you might get happy. Are you able to cope between all the emotions? Do you see yourself in a positive way? Are you able to handle challenges and setbacks well? When things don't go your way, how do you handle it? If you could answer yes to all these, that's a sign of good mental emotional health. Now, if you're saying, maybe I could answer yes to all of them, that is okay. We are constantly wanting to improve ourselves, and our mental health is a huge part of that journey. All right, so what is self-esteem? The true definition is the ability to accept yourself and others. You're able to express and manage your emotions, and you can deal with the demands and challenges you meet in your life. Now, I'll give you guys some time to click on here and watch this short film on self-confidence. As you watch it, I want you guys to be mindful of the three things he constantly is reassuring himself in. He has some haters in his life, but he's constantly telling, well, these three things I'm great at. So in your notes, I want you to name three awesome things about you. Whether it be, man, I am great at math, or man, I am really good at playing the flute. It might be, I'm a really helpful sister to my younger siblings. So name three awesome things about you. If you need to pause me to watch the short film, go ahead and pause me. But I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Understand, everyone has ups and downs, right? We all go through them. We all have success and then failure. Don't be scared to fail. That is what makes us to have those successes, right? So be proud of that grade in English class. Maybe, man, I've been struggling all year. I've been having a D in English. And then I worked my butt off on this one paper and it bumped me up to a C+. Be proud of that. Yeah, your friend might have an A in the class, but you know what? I went from a D to a C+. Be proud of that, right? Maybe this season you've been a JV player, right? And you're like, man, I'm ready to work up to be varsity. Well, don't let that weigh you down. It's okay right now. Once you guys improve and then you hit varsity, be proud of that, right? So it's just constantly asking you, like, how do you handle your emotions? Do you let it stop you and then just forget about it? Or do you actually see it as ways you can improve and build on? So characteristics of healthy self-esteem individuals, they have a sense of belonging. Like, I know this is where I belong, and I tell you guys, since you're in my class, you belong here. You're in Coach Gobel's family, right? A sense of purpose. If right now you're like, I don't really have a sense of purpose, your purpose right now, be kind to everyone. Some of you guys might have a sense of purpose. You already know, well, I'm going to hopefully be this career when I get older. Maybe my sense of purpose right now is just taking care of my family because we've had a traumatic situation happen. It's also having a positive outlook. Do you see things in a positive light, or are you constantly negatively, oh, well, I can't do it? We got to get rid of those thoughts, right? We got to get rid of the negativity and start replacing it with positive. I don't like the word can't. I can, but it will be a challenge, right? And then self-sufficiency is like, obviously, you guys are all at home with your guardians or whoever you're living with, but hopefully they're teaching you guys how to be self-sufficient. Hopefully your teachers in high school are teaching you how to handle the world, not just your emotions, but your finances, how to be self-sufficient, how to take care of yourself, right? And then that all leads to a healthier self-esteem. Now, how do you develop self-esteem? Well, first of all, when you believe you can succeed. So you constantly have to tell yourself, in my girls' soccer locker room, we have a painting that says, I believe. You got to step on that field like, I believe I can do this. I believe we can do this. So you have to start believing it, right? Whenever you master new skills. So maybe, man, I just can't understand this math equation. And then once I understand it, I master that skill. Ooh, okay, I can do this. It gives you a little bit more confidence. So challenge yourself. Don't let that math problem just, oh, I can't do it. I just have this negative attitude. See it as, you know what? I'll figure this out. I might need help to figure this out. Once you figure it out, okay, you start feeling more proud of yourself and gain that confidence. And then another way is when you get praise and reassurance. So be mindful. Maybe you see someone struggling with their self-esteem and just saying, hey, you got this. You can do this. I see a lot of my soccer girls at practice, my veterans compared to my newbies out there. They might be trying to learn how to pass the ball. My veterans are out there, hey, you can do this. I was there once. And you just see the shift in my newbies' attitude, like, okay, and boom, they are able to master that skill quicker because they had someone praising and pushing them along. I want you guys to know you don't succeed all the time, right? You're going to fail, and that's okay, right? If someone says they never failed, then they're lying, right? So think about why you might not have succeeded. So maybe I took a test and I bombed the test. Right? And I said, oh, well, Coach Cole said I don't succeed. Well, now think about it. Why didn't you succeed? Is it because you didn't study? Is it because you didn't learn the material? Is it because you didn't show up for class? Or is it just because, man, I studied the wrong stuff? So figure out why you didn't succeed. Maybe I didn't get that job. Maybe you said, man, Coach Cole, I did everything I had to do. I had my resume. I had everything. I was great. Well, maybe you just weren't the right fit for that company. So it's okay to not succeed all the time. Actually, it's better because it gets you ready for that opportunity that you were destined for. All right, self-talk. This is huge. This is replacing all those negatives with positives, right? We are our own worst critics. So I gave some examples. In soccer, a penalty kick is when one player stands about 12 yards from the goalkeeper and they have the ball in front of them, the referee blows a whistle, beep, and they get one kick to try to score a goal. And that goal could win the game, right? Well, before they get up to the ball, they have to walk from the halfway line all the way to the ball. And that's about a 30, 40-yard walk. Well, I tell my girls, it's that time that you're either going to make the shot or miss the shot, right? It's that time they're telling themselves, oh my gosh, why did Coach Cole pick me? I'm going to miss the shot. Everyone's going to laugh at me. We're going to lose the game. Well, if you're thinking negative, then you probably are going to miss the shot. Instead, I want them to think, man, we do this every day at practice. I'm going to hit that upper right corner. If the keeper blocks it, man, they're just a really dang good keeper, right? And then more than likely, they're going to make that shot. So it's just like when the teacher's passing out tests. Are you sitting there saying, oh my gosh, I'm going to fail this test. I'm not going to do good. This is going to ruin my life. My mom's going to be mad at me. Or are you sitting there thinking, you know what? I've studied my butt off for this. I reviewed it last night with my friends. I looked over questions today. I'm fine. Start pumping yourselves up, right? When you pump yourselves up, you're going to start noticing life is going to be a little bit easier and a little bit more manageable, right? All right. What benefits you from having healthy self-esteem? Well, one, you feel proud of yourself, right? I was able to get my D in English to a C+. Heck yeah, I'm proud of myself. I was able to go from a JV player to a starting player. Feel proud of yourself. I didn't get one job, but man, that second job interview, I got that job. Be proud of yourself, right? You believe setbacks are temporary, right? Not getting that first job was a setback, but you know what? That doesn't define who I am. It was able to lead me to this job, and I got the job, right? Confidence to confront challenges and try new things. So when I didn't make the varsity starting lineup, but I was able to say, you know what? I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to confront my challenges. I might not be the best attacker, and that might be what they need. So I'm going to work every day at practice. I'm going to try different things. Maybe I'm going to try some defense. And maybe now coach says, hey, I need you on the varsity squad now. So it's always wanting to better yourself and not being scared to fail, right? All right, what I want you guys to do right now is I have a list of 6. Write down the ones you need to work on. So this is how we could improve our self-esteem. 1, do you need to work on avoiding criticizing yourself or others who do? So are you constantly putting yourself down? Say yes, then write this down. We got to work on not doing that. And I have others who do. Maybe you're constantly around friends who are constantly putting you down. Oh, you're not good at that. And honestly, if you're around these type of friends, then maybe that's not the crew you want to hang around with. You want to hang around with positive people who are pushing you to succeed, not holding you back. Are you setting realistic expectations? So maybe you're a JV bench player, okay, and don't expect next week to be a varsity starter. It's not going to happen within a week. I'm just be realistic with it. If I have an F in class, I'm not going to expect one test to get me to an A. That's not realistic, right? So if I say I have an F right now in class, hopefully I could get to a D plus. That's more realistic. And then slowly start bumping your way up. Don't expect everything to be perfect. My perfectionists out there, I'm included in this. It's not perfect. It's okay. You're going to have mishaps. Things aren't going to go as planned. But if you have a plan, you're working, then you're able to go off route and get right back on. Okay. This one's similar to the first one I talked about. Choose friends who value and respect you, right? You want people who pump you up. You want to be around friends, coworkers, people who are there to push you to succeed, offering you the umbrellas, not people who are tearing you down. If you see mistakes as learning opportunities, you're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. I've had bad grades on tests. I've had great grades on tests. I've not gotten a job before. I have got a job before. I've not made a team before. I have made a team before. So it's knowing like, hey, the things I didn't get, that's all right. How can I learn and better it for next time? And then this last statement is huge. It's accepting things you cannot change, but controlling the ones you can. Focus on what you can control. That's what I tell my soccer girls all the time. Focus on what you can control. They can't control if I choose to start them or not, but they can control their work ethic at practice. They can control their attitude. They can control, maybe I told them I need you to work on this. And if they do those things, maybe now it could lead to me making them a starter. So don't focus on what you can't do. Focus on what you can do, and maybe things will start changing. All right. This music video, I want you to go ahead and watch. It's from the movie The Greatest Showman. If you haven't seen it, it's a really, really good movie. It's a powerful video. It's called This Is Me. And if you haven't seen the movie, it's pretty much all the misfits. It's all the freak show. And they're talking about, hey, this is me. I have no apologies. This is who I am. I'm proud of who I am. And they're going to have haters. You're going to have people trying to tear you down. But we need to know, hey, there's no other Coach Goebel. There's no other you out there. So be proud of who you are. And there's no one like you. So go ahead and watch this music video. Like I said, it always gets me in the mood and gets me so hyped. So go ahead and pause me. Go ahead and watch this video. Once you're done watching it, I'm going to go ahead and move on. So when I move on, let me close this out. All right. So hopefully you guys had time to watch that video. Hopefully you felt that powerfulness. Like I said, you guys are all awesome, unique, different in your own way. Accept your differences. Accept others' differences. Like I said, you don't know what people are going through. Be that person to encourage them. Be that person to be there for them. There is no other person like you in this world. You might, like I said, be the person one day to cure cancer. You might be the person to be president of the United States one day. You might be the person that actually saves someone's life. So who knows what you're destined for, but be proud of who you are. And like I said, if you don't learn anything in this class or anything in high school, period, learn how to be kind to people and learn that that goes a long ways. So hopefully after this lesson, we're able to, like I said, sit a little bit taller, get that self-esteem and be confident in who you guys are. So hopefully you guys learned some information. Don't forget, you can subscribe down below. You can be part of my YouTube channel. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. See you later.